Hi and welcome back to the channel. Exciting news from ROLI. They have introduced a new bit of hardware called the Airwave, but that is not really the purpose of this video. It is just very good timing for me because I have bought myself a ROLI Seaboard 2, as it's now called, because ROLI have had a major branding update, as you've maybe realised if you've ever been on their website recently. So they have changed the names of everything. So we'll have a look at the Airwave in a minute. So they have changed all the names of their products. So they have brought the Lumi Keys under the ROLI umbrella, as it were, and it's now called the Piano M. They have changed the name of the Seaboard Rise to just the Seaboard 2. The block is now called the Seaboard M, and the Lumi Keys is now called the Piano M, and they have the new Airwave. We will have a look at the Airwave, and it is £250 and it is available for pre-order. A sonic exploration through spatial expression. So summon a crescendo with a wave, add luscious layers with a flick of the wrist, or create endlessly evolving textures with a gliding gesture. ROLI Airwave uses ROLI vision really to turn natural movements into unique musical moments. And you can use this with any of the ROLI products. So the Piano M, the block, and the Seaboard. Right, well that is brilliant if you can play the piano like that. Unfortunately I can't. So it's kind of taken the 5 dimensions from the Seaboard and put it into something that just use gestures for. If you've got a Seaboard, I'm not really sure this is going to be a huge benefit. So you can see it's got the raise, the tilt, the glide, and the slide, and the flex. So it has kind of 5 ways of playing, a bit like the ROLI Seaboard. For 250 quid, I suppose it's not bad. So yeah, so that is it. It's not available yet, obviously, but there's been a few videos, and I'll leave a link to some of the videos in the description. So it is made for Piano M and Seaboard. So it is designed for specifically for the ROLI keyboard controllers. Connect to your ROLI Seaboard to Piano M to expand the dimensions of the touch already on offer. So yeah, so if you've got a Piano M, it's going to be more useful than if you've got a Seaboard, as far as I can tell. I said they are ultimate MPE controls. Each feature seamless tactile surfaces that respond to every nuance. So through 5 dimensions. Airwave adds even more gestural control with 5 new dimensions of air. You've already just mastered playing the Seaboard, and now you've got another 5 dimensions to try and work out what to do with. So I didn't buy a new Seaboard 2, so it didn't really matter getting. So this, like I said, this just came out basically the same day that I bought it. So ROLI had been hinting on Instagram about a new product, but I assumed it was yet another keyboard. So I didn't realise it was going to be this Airwave thing. So you can see they're doing bundles, so you're saving 170 quid. The Seaboard 2 is normally £1,100, so it's certainly, if you're buying it new, it's a pretty good deal. It's less than 100 quid to get the Airwave, so it's a bit of a no-brainer. So that is a quick look at the Airwave. More importantly, so I have got the kind of blue one rather than the black one. So I've got the platinum blue instead of the ebony black because it looks way nicer. So yeah, so I have been swithering between this and the Expressive E Osmos for quite a while, and I'd emailed Expressive E asking if I could maybe get a discount on an Osmos, and they never ever replied. So I thought, right, if that's your attitude, I'll buy the ROLI Seaboard. Got the, like I said, the Seaboard Rise 2, as it was called, which is now just called the Seaboard 2, so I'm not quite sure why they dropped the Rise. Yeah, so I got it off eBay and comes with the case as well. So it's still en route. I haven't got it yet. So lately I've kind of been doing videos before I've actually got them, just to go over the basics of of what it is. And for somebody who kind of does soundscapes and kind of ambient, it does kind of suit my kind of way of playing, because I am not a fast keyboard player. I am a very slow keyboard player. So you have to be a bit more precise with the Seaboard than you do with, say, a normal MIDI controller. And it does come with the Equator 2 software, which is kind of very similar to Pigments, and it has loads of different synthesis, FM, analog, wavetable, and that normally sells for 200 quid. So you get that free with the Seaboard 2. So we'll just play some of these videos, because they've made new videos in their kind of posh new studio by the looks of it. So let's say you've got 5 ways of playing this. You've got strike, press, slide and glide, and lift. So we'll have a quick look at these. Yeah, that's definitely not me playing it. Press, which is more just velocity kind of aftertouch, which is the one that I will be using the most. And Equator 2 does have some absolutely beautiful presets. So right up my street is what that is. Slide. So you're sliding up. So you add brightness or texture or depth to a sound. It is obviously going to take a while to learn how to use this. So it might be a while before any videos are actually up. Glide is a bit like the old CS80, which had the first kind of synth to have a kind of touch strip for pitch bending. So the glide, you can either glide at the top or the bottom of the keyboard. And it creates a vibrato effect, like that. And last but not least is lift. So lift off at varying speeds to affect the end of a note. So probably the least useful of the effects. Well, I suppose it depends on the kind of sound. That is your 5 ways of playing the Seaboard. So alongside a dedicated XY pad, Seaboard's 2 side panel includes 3 touch faders for customizing the key waves responsiveness on the fly, using the included ROLI dashboard app for even deeper control over each dimension of touch. So depending on the preset, these will kind of affect the sound in different ways, and you can go in and program it specifically to do certain things. Because normally the first one is the glide, is the one that I can remember from watching the videos. Buttons here for presets, you've got your octave buttons, and then that is your off-on button and Bluetooth connect. So Equator 2, you can buy this on its own for 200 quid. So Equator 2 is our dual super synth with 6 available sound sources, 1400 presets and 15 creative effects. Best of all, it's made specifically for Seaboard 2 and included for free. Seaboard 2 works with all major DAWs and rapidly growing list of software and hardware instruments from leading manufacturers. It connects via USB-C, MIDI or wirelessly via Bluetooth and includes a built-in battery for up to 8 hours of play on the go. Compared to the original, it does look a lot better. Anodized aluminium finish available in platinum blue or the new ebony black is our most premium yet. So we've upgraded both usability and durability and made some small additions like USB-C and a dedicated MIDI out port. So I can connect this to another one of my synths. So what's included? So you get Seaboard, Equator 2, ROLI Studio, Ableton Live Lite, the ROLI dashboard, USB cable, 3.5mm TRS to MIDI dongle, quick start guide and 2-year warranty. And so if you are using Logic, you can also use about half a dozen plugins within Logic that support MPE. I'll put up some screenshots, I can't remember what they are. There's Alchemy, the Retro Synth, Sculptor, Sampler, and there's about half a dozen. So you can also use Arturia Pigments and a whole bunch of their synths as well. So I'll put up some screenshots to show what you can actually use. Equator is designed specifically to use with this keyboard. So you can see they also do the Cypher 2, Strobe 2 and the ROLI Studio. And you get that as well with the keyboard. You can go in and use this instead of Equator. So all your presets from these three synths will appear in the ROLI Studio. So a lot of people find this easier to use. The good thing about this is that I can actually create presets, which was the downside with the Expressive E Osmos, because the Egon Matrix is literally impossible to use unless you are some sort of quantum physicist. So at least I will be able to create a preset pack in Equator 2, and I might even end up buying Cypher 2 or Strobe 2 depending on how things go. Like I said, there's going to be a bit of a learning curve with the Seaboard. So anyway, so thanks for watching, and as usual, if you are enjoying these videos, please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you soon.